Please be seated. I am Walt Nolte, President of Casper College. On behalf of the trustees, faculty, staff, administration, and our student body, thank you for your participation in today's memorial for Jim Crum and Heidi Arndt. On the podium with me is Grant Wilson, Dean of the School of Science, Mayor Russell, Political Science Instructor, Jared Bowden, Physics Instructor, Nicolette Hansen, President of Casper College's Student Senate, and to a great extent, the inspiration for today's ceremonies. Daryl Landis, former Casper College student and graduate and resident assistant. I want to thank Paul Marquardt and Lauren Ewan McMillan for their work on the bagpipes. I'd also like to recognize and thank Eric Unruh and Jennifer Cowell on the piano and violin, and the Casper College Chorus under the direction of Pat Patton. We have been overwhelmed by expressions of concern and offers of help from our community, our state, colleges and universities from around the nation. We are grateful for this. We know that with us today are representatives from Northwest College, and that Laramie County Community College at both its Cheyenne campus and Albany campus are holding candlelight vigils on our behalf this evening. We are grateful for this as well. We have also received numerous testimonies on how either Jim or Heidi impacted individual student lives. Many of these are posted in the lobby. Like all families, the Casper College family cherishes and celebrates each of its members. We grieve today because a link has been broken in the chain that binds us together. But we remain as a family, and it has been amazing how we have come together to heal this broken link. Jim and Heidi will never pass from our memories, especially for those that were in close contact with them and for the hundreds of students each of them touched. We are here today because there will be many who will not be reached by their inspiration and enrichment and the quality each of them brought to their classrooms and our environment as friends and colleagues. Both represented Casper College's highest values, a focus on students and learning. Jim's action in the classroom on Friday to protect his students is an example of his commitment to these values. Both Jim and Heidi chose to live a life of caring, helping, giving, and enriching our students' lives by teaching. For this, they are to be praised and admired. Jim and Heidi will be forever missed. For Heidi, donations in her memory can be directed to the Division of the Victim Services in Cheyenne, and for Jim, to the Casper College Foundation for Student Scholarships. Take a moment and thank our counselors that are in the audience today, our counseling staff, and they are available as needed throughout this evening's ceremonies. This time I'd like to introduce Dr. Grant Wilson, Dean of the School of Sciences. Grant.
Alexis Knight.
Heidi Arnold earned a Bachelor's of Science degree in Mathematics from the University of California at Davis in 2001 and a Master's degree from the University of Oregon in 2003. She started at Casper College in the fall of 2003. Her teaching philosophy was to help students of all backgrounds, all learning styles, and abilities overcome math anxiety and develop the problem-solving skills necessary for college and career. Heidi taught the full spectrum of math classes, from beginning algebra through advanced calculus. Her students found her to be challenging, but well-organized and very patient as she made even difficult problems accessible. A few weeks ago, I had the privilege of sitting in on one of Heidi's classes. I was impressed by the relationship that she had with her students. She had a good mix of demonstration problems, applications, math-related trivia, and group work. Some of her students told me that her sense of humor could be very subtle, but could also be very effective. Jim Crum came to Casper College as an instructor in the fall of 2002, but he'd been a member of Casper and the Casper College community for much longer. He had a Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education from the University of Wyoming, an MBA from UW, and a Master's degree in Computer Science from Colorado State University. That's in addition to his Associate's degree in Computer Science from Casper College. Prior to joining the faculty at the college, Jim taught computer science and math at Natrona County High School, as well as at middle schools and high schools across the country. At Casper College, Jim Crum was the computer science department. He worked diligently with students as their instructor, advisor, and friend. In 2012, Jim was named the Phi Beta Kappa Terrific Learning Coach of the Year. This is a teaching award that is solely determined by students. In the few short months that I've served as dean, I've worked alongside Jim on the behalf of many of his students to make sure that they were making progress towards their degrees and to work with them in terms of making the substitutions necessary for whatever their future goals were. I have always been impressed by Jim's positive attitude and the caring that he showed for all of his students. The word that comes to mind when I think of both Heidi and Jim is gentle. They will be missed for their dedication, their kindness, and their gentle smiles. The Casper College Chorus will now perform.